How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. A little bit of mystery jams courtesy of my boy Max. Thank you very much, Max. This mystery beer has made the rounds. I have pulled this mystery beer out of the fridge on a couple of occasions, and it just never got reviewed. And I brought it outside. I brought it in here. And I brought this sucker with me to Vermont in case I got the hankering for a mystery beer on my Vermont trip. Didn't get drank then either. So yeah, this fucker's been all over the place. But I still don't know what the hell it is. The label's actually like one of those ones where I could actually like pull it off if I wanted to. My buddy Keith actually knows what this is. I do not. But what do we have from here? It looks like a fruit beer. Honestly, it looks just like a rich fruit beer. One of the beers I got sent from Max up that way was a kind of what was that one? Two Roads Road Jam. Looks very much like that beer. 3/4 pinky figure, Nestle Quick kind of head, and it has a rich kind of raspberry kind of body to her. So she definitely looks the part of like a berried kind of fruit beer. Let's see if you can get a nose. Yeah, I mean, big jammy component. I mean, it's a spicy, nutty, seedy kind of jamminess. Reminds me again of that Two Roads Road Jam. I mean, I'm a couple of weeks removed from that one actually. And then I got a couple boxes of beer in, but then I had Beer Tuber Palooza come in through the area with a bunch of guys coming in for that. Then I ended up going on my Vermont trip, so I'm a couple weeks removed from that road jam. But considering that Max is the one that sent that one off, considering this can is the same size and it's giving me those vibes, that's what I kind of thinking. That's your preconceived notion coming into play. But yeah, big huge raspberry vibes, big huge seeded kind of berry kind of vibes, strawberry, raspberry, those kind of things going on. Soft bitterness to it, not too crazy. Nice soft sweet maltiness. Smells like she's in that kind of 6-7% range. I forget what that beer was, but let's just dive in. Cheers. It's that beer. It's got to be that beer, right? Only because the reason why I say that is because when I went into that review, I went into that one even with a little preconceived notion because I had a couple of people kind of see me do the unboxing of that and going, watch out for that Road Jam. That thing's crazy sweet. And then when I drank it, it was dry and so not sweet that it was such a stark difference. This beer is much the same. Soft fruitiness. Definitely jammy-like. But it's that, again, core, center, unripened kind of seedy jamminess. Raspberry, strawberry, your seeded kind of grow on the ground kind of fruitiness. A very, very soft sweetness, but it's tempered very heavily by a big, huge dryness. I think it's that beer. That's what I think it is. I think it's that beer, and Max is just trying to be cute and send me one beer as a mystery beer and the other one not mystery beer and see what he said. That being said, if I didn't have that preconceived notion in my head, I'd almost swear that this actually saw some kind of wood. That's how dry this is. A big, huge drying component on it, but there's a decent amount of sweetness with it. That's how big that drying is. I like it. It's tasty. It's chuggable. I think it's right around that 6% range, maybe 6.2% kind of berry fruit beer. You know what I mean? Not too crazy. Really well made. Done and done. I think it is Road Jam. So let's see what we have here. I am wrong. Ha ha ha. It's raspberry creme brulee sour. Okay. You're not getting much of a sour there. There's a little bit of Berliner vibes. But it's kind of in that realm. But it could be like the tartness I got was very much a fruity tartness. And with lactose sugar, see, there is sweetness to it, but I didn't really get it because of how dry it is. And raspberries, vanilla added. So it's a 6.2% raspberry creme brulee sour. I'm totally 100% okay with that. It's very similar as far as I can perceive when you remove it from that Road Jam. A very similar beer. It had that dryness going on. There is that little bit of extra sweetness. I don't know if I got that in that raspberry or that Road Jam. But this one is damn tasty stuff. See, that's your whole preconceived notion jumping out there. I wanted it to be that beer so much that I fixated on it. But at the same time, all the words that I spit out of my mouth really, were kind of correct. I didn't really call out that lactose or vanilla because I don't think it's that big. Sure, it's a hazy beer, have a little oats going on that can kind of play at that, but the one thing that did strike me was it was sweet, but it was very, very dry. I don't know how they got this dry. If they put something in there, on the Polo Plum Roma, by the way, if you mispronounce shit like I do all the time. But yeah, I dig it. I think it's fun. I think it's tasty. I didn't say this. It's probably one of the better fruited beers. Lower ABV, 6%, so I was 0.2% off that I've had as of late. Sure. It's tasty. It's fun. It's delicious. I'm a fan. So there you go. Mystery beer in the books. Preconceived notion, mystery beer in the books. Gotta separate myself from that and not really try to outthink yourself. That's one thing that happens with mystery beers, and I think anybody that's done them can kind of attest to that. Sometimes you gotta try to get a little bit cute. Try to get a little bit too on point and just not talk about the beer. Gotta make that a rule. Make sure I kind of do that going forward. When I do that, it's going to be someone pulling that shit on me. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you didn't, anywhere in between, down there if you want to talk about it. massivebeers@gmail.com. If you want to jump on a mystery beer train, you're more than welcome to write me. And the only way I can do these, or anybody can do mystery beers, is people to send them to us and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like fruited beers. I mean, this is kind of where this one lands. So if you like fruited beers that are sweet, but again, at the same time, drying, this is going to do you proper. I mean, it's not super low ABV, so it's not a super crusher, but it drinks like that. So if you want a little pop in your ABV, but at the same time, really crushable fruited beer, this will do you. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little, hazy fruited jammer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.